Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And same week, same bat channel, all that jazz. Here we go. It is Side Quest Wednesday. This is our last side quest, so in 6 days, 20 hours, we're getting a new side quest. But this week, we've got a Weapon X. So week 4, Logan again and again. We are going to be doing the middle path here with this run on threat level 5. So we've got the nodes that we need to watch out for are crit me baby one more time. So the defender takes 30% less damage from critical hits. I'm sorry, 30% more damage from critical hits, but takes 90% less damage from all sources that are not critical. We've got, so you got to bring people in that can crit or you're not going to do any damage. And so it's important to look at the crit rating for each champ. The defender starts the fight with 7 indefinite cruelty passives, each increasing crit damage rating by 20%, interrupting the defender's heavy attack transfers 1 cruelty passive to the attacker. Cruelty increases crit damage, not crit chance. And then critical eye, and this is the one to watch. So whenever the attacker lands a critical on the defender gains an unblockable charge. So we have to crit them to do damage, but if we crit them, they're going to get an unblockable charge, making their next attack passively unblockable. Unblockable charges are consumed whenever the defender attacks, regardless of whether the attack hits. Intercepting the defender removes all active unblockable charges and gives the attacker, me, a 10-second passive precision, which increases our crit chance, increasing crit rating by 20% per charge removed. So we're going to be using high crit, and that is going to be Silk and Angela. So again, here is our team. Silk and Angela are going to be the ones that are going to be doing the run up to the boss, which is our Weapon X. And we've got this Weapon X here who's got Toxican, which means that there's a chance you're going to be getting a poison debuff every time you hit. There is Cleansing Contact, and this becomes a problem because of Cold Turkey. Whenever the defender blocks an attack, the defender purifies 1 debuff off the attacker. Not off themselves, off the attacker. So if you get hit with a poison and then Cleansing Contact comes in, it will cleanse that poison off. The problem becomes whenever the attacker purifies or cleanses a debuff, the Cold Turkey, they take a burst of degen damage equal to 40% of the defender's attack. So that's why you got to bring in people who are super resistant. Well, you got to bring in either super resistant or reduce the duration, or they're just flat out immune. And then we've got Standstill, which is going to give them Furies. We don't care. Immune to stun, so there is not going to be any parries here. All right, so we're going to get into this. And I'm going to go over, because I'm going to use Lady Deathstrike, and I'm going to go over a specific thing she's got, because Weapon X has a berserk, which makes him unblockable and unstoppable when he hits 25 berserk charges. We are going to start with Silk. We can parry. We just need to be able to get crits. All right, here we go. And she still hasn't gotten a crit. Wow. There's a crit, finally. Okay, he got 2 of those charges. There we go. We want to get to a special 2. We got hit. Oh. We want to get to... All right, this... If I can get a crit off... There we go. There we go. All right. I got beamed there once, but most of these guys are pretty easy to dodge their special attacks. Loki, we're going to go ahead and use Silk again, but with Loki, we want to get him to a special 2, because that's the easiest one to dodge. Wow, I am just not getting any RNG at all. All right, no RNG with this. All right. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Ugh. That was almost bad. And he's unblockable. All right. And there he goes. Okay, good. Excellent. So she is a pretty good choice for this. And I think we're going to stay with Silk because she's doing awesome. And not... All right. We want, again, special 1 or special 2. It doesn't matter. Trying to get her to do... There she goes. All right, come on, get a crit. Oh, Lord, the RNG is just terrible off of this. Just terrible. All right, easy peasy. All right, now let me point out something that I noticed when I used Lady Deathstrike. And this is not easy to figure out, but the last... I played the right path first, which is the immunity path. And when I went up against him, he hit 25 berserk charges, and his berserk didn't go off. And what I think is happening is she's got this thing here that says in machine body... I think it is in machine body. It has to do with her armor ups. It's not with ferocity. All right. When struck by a special attack 1 or 2, gain... Nah, that's not it. It has to do with her armor ups, because she gets armor ups. And the armor ups turn off ability accuracy. So when the opponent activates a special 1 or special 2, 25% chance per armor up effect to gain an unstoppable passive for the duration of the special, while reducing the offensive ability accuracy of the attack by 15% per armor up to a maximum of 75%. So when inflicting ruptures or when struck, gain a ferocity charge plus 1 per armor up buff. So she's going to get armor ups, and those are going to reduce the ability accuracy of the opponent. So, so I'm hoping that we're going to be able to turn this off again, because that worked perfectly. Now, he is immune to parries. He can't be stunned. I was hoping he was going to do that. And we want to turn that. So I got 1 armor up. So he's already... I mean, his berserk thing is red. And see, it says ability failed. It keeps... He's got a bunch of stuff that's failing. He never went berserk, which is great. So he never went berserk. He never had a chance to go unblockable and unstoppable when he's berserk, because it got turned off. Like, almost immediately got turned off by her, which is fantastic. And all that other stuff, you saw that ability fail, all that stuff I think was happening because she had a bunch of armor ups. Now let's take a look at her again, because she is just a great champion. Just awesome, and particularly for this fight in particular. So she's got Cybernetic Assassin, which means the number of hits in the combo meter required to gain an armor up passive is reduced to 15, and max stacks is increased by 4. So, and her ability accuracy cannot be modified. So, start the fight with an indefinite armor up buff, increasing armor rating. If this buff is removed by any reason, it restores it after 12 seconds for every 25 hits, but because she's awakened, it's every 15. Grants an indefinite armor up passive, increasing armor rating by 250, 20% chance to remove a stack when struck or when blocking. So that, I think, is what's going on there. All right, that is what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.